Carlos, newly single.
Yes.
Have you tried women?
I've never been with a woman before.
They're all right.
Are you for real?
Have you tried this woman? She's
You're like a bad job.
Have you tried this woman?
So wait, so you think the missing piece of my life is maybe I should start dating women? Just to see how it is.
I think that if you date women and you see how it is, Carlos, I think you might just like it.
It all started with one shocking video, just one clip, just a few seconds long, but it was enough to send the internet into chaos. Fans watched, mouths open, as Maurice and Marsau Scott, two of the most well-known faces from Love and Marriage Huntsville, were handcuffed outside a busy Huntsville lounge in the middle of the night. Lights flashing, voices raised, strangers recording. It didn't look like TV drama anymore. It looked real, it looked messy, and it looked destructive.
But ain't nobody said about the kid, though.
She said very clearly, she's talking about the wife. She's not talking about the children.
No, she said child. She said child.
She said child. She said child.
So
She said Martell needs a DNA test.
Martell needs to go get a blood test.
That's what I didn't hear.
Why are you talking about it then?
If you want to mention somebody other than who you talking to, I think I'm talking about what I want to say. Hey, man, get your hand down. Get your hand down. Get your hand down. Get your hand down.
This scene was crazy. Marsau, you had no business trying to fight with Martell, especially when Martell was talking about the truth. The discussion was heated, but honestly, your ass was wrong defending Miss Wanda. Miss Wanda really has been talking about the kids, and I feel like at this point, you should have focused on Latisha instead of fighting with Martell. Let me all know what you think in the comments.
People began asking, what really happened? How did it get this bad? And why did Carlos King, the man who helped turn the Scotts into stars, suddenly fired them both? Because let me tell you, this wasn't just bad PR. This was betrayal, broken loyalty, and years of hidden tension finally exploding into public view. Tonight, we're breaking it all down, and trust me, what you're about to hear is deeper, darker, and more emotional than anyone expected. To understand how everything fell apart, you have to go back. Before the viral video, before the arrest, before the public embarrassment, there was brotherhood, friendship, and dreams of building something legendary. Maurice and Marsau Scott were not just reality TV stars. They were family men, business partners, community leaders. Their story didn't begin with scandal. It began with ambition. When Love and Marriage Huntsville first aired, fans fell in love with the Scott brothers' dynamic. Marsau, the outspoken builder with a big personality. Maurice, the calm, strategic voice, always trying to keep things balanced. Together, they came across as strong, powerful, and unbreakable.
Depression, and people are talking about, oh my God, it's a bad problem running rampant. And here's the reason why it's running rampant, right? It's because we don't know what it really is, right? We think this is supposed to be the life.
But as their fame grew, so did the cracks in their bond. Behind the scenes, whispers started. People noticed how their smiles didn't always reach their eyes, how conversations on the show sometimes felt too tense to be just scripted drama. Some fans picked up on small body language, a deep sigh here, an eye roll there. It wasn't obvious, but it was there. The truth is, their success brought something no one expected: competition. Business disagreements started quietly. Contracts, money issues, control over building projects, and even ownership disputes. Both of them wanted their voice to be heard, but neither wanted to feel overshadowed. Insiders said Maurice felt ignored and unappreciated by Marcel's bold, dismissive attitude. Meanwhile, Marcel felt Maurice was holding back, too passive, too slow, not aggressive enough for the business they were in. What started as small frustrations soon turned into resentment. Carlos King saw it too. He saw their energy on screen, he saw the tension, and he knew it was good for reality TV. But Carlos also believed in one thing: controlled drama. Not chaos, not scandal, not self-destruction. But little did anyone know, the Scotts were already at the breaking point. Fast forward to the night it all happened. It was supposed to be a casual appearance at a high-end lounge in Huntsville, a private event. Music, drinks, laughs, networking. But all it took was one conversation, one disagreement, and everything snapped. Witnesses say they were already arguing before the cameras came out. It started with business talk, then got personal. Words were thrown, accusations made, tempers rising. Security tried to calm things down, but it was too late. The argument spilled outside, voices louder, crowds gathering, phones recording. And just like that, real life turned into viral drama. Police arrived. Within minutes, both brothers were arrested. Cameras flashed, handcuffs clicked, strangers recorded, fans watched in disbelief. Nobody expected Maurice and Marsau, two grown men, successful businessmen, public figures, to be physically involved in such a heated altercation. But here's the twist. The fight wasn't really about that night. It was about years of hurt, years of resentment, years of silence. Someone close to the family confirmed this didn't start at the lounge. It started years ago. They stopped talking like brothers and started competing like rivals. Now, here's where Carlos King steps into the story. When the video went viral, fans expected Carlos to issue a statement, maybe suspend them, maybe wait for things to calm down. But instead, Carlos King made the boldest, coldest, and most unexpected move. He fired both of them. No waiting, no warning, no negotiation, just gone. Why? According to insiders, Carlos didn't just see a fight, he saw a liability. Sponsors were calling, networks were asking questions, advertisers were threatening to pull out. And Carlos knew keeping them would risk the show's reputation. A source said Carlos felt betrayed. He trusted them to keep their personal issues under control, not turn them into a public scandal. But this isn't just about business, it's about loyalty, and Carlos felt they broke it. Fans were shocked. Some supported his decision, others felt it was too harsh. But the drama didn't stop there, because Maurice and Marsau, after being fired, spoke out, and their reactions could not have been more different. Maurice took the humble route. He apologized. He said he was embarrassed. He said he let down his family, fans, his children, and even the community. He admitted things got out of hand. He didn't blame anyone. Fans appreciated his honesty, but Marsau, he didn't say sorry. He didn't take responsibility. Instead, he brushed it off. He called the whole thing overblown and exaggerated by the media. He claimed people were taking advantage of the situation. He didn't hold back, and some fans noticed he seemed more concerned about his public image than the damage he caused. People began wondering, was this always the real issue between them? One brother humble, the other stubborn, one wanting peace, the other wanting to win. Their statements weren't just apologies, they were reflections of their personalities and what might have broken them long before that night. But here's where the emotional part hits. It wasn't just their careers on the line, it was their families, their children, their wives, their businesses, their legacy. They weren't just losing screen time, they were losing trust, respect, opportunities, and maybe even their relationship as brothers. Inside sources revealed that the Scott families were deeply affected. Their wives, already used to reality TV drama, were suddenly faced with real pressure. Business deals put on hold, public appearances canceled, even family events felt tense. This wasn't just an on-screen rivalry, this was real life falling apart. Fans started asking, can they come back from this? Can they fix their relationship? Could this be the end of the Scott brothers as we know them? And then came the biggest prediction yet. Some people believe this could turn into a court battle, legal consequences, contract disputes, possibly even lawsuits between the brothers. The internet is divided. Some say Maurice will rise and rebuild his reputation, while Marsau might fight his way back into the spotlight. Others think this is the beginning of the end, because sometimes when pride gets too loud, love goes silent. And that might be exactly what happened between Maurice and Marsau. So what does this really teach us? That fame is powerful, but fragile. That relationships can look perfect on TV, but be breaking behind the scenes. That success can bring money, fame, and recognition, but it can also bring jealousy, ego, and broken trust. And most importantly, it teaches us that sometimes the biggest battles don't happen in public. They happen inside relationships, inside families, inside hearts. Carlos King didn't just fire 2 cast members. He ended a chapter, a painful chapter filled with ambition, rivalry, brotherhood, and heartbreak. And now the world is watching, not just to see what happens next on TV, but to see whether 2 brothers can heal something deeper than a contract, their bond, their trust, and maybe their family. So, what do you think? Was Carlos King right to fire Maurice and Marsau? Do you think the brothers will repair their bond after all this? Or is this the moment that changed everything forever? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want more deep emotional breakdowns like this one, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss the next story. Because trust me, this isn't the end. It's just the beginning of a whole new chapter.